Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It is Monday the 31st of October. It's Halloween today. But you know, seeing the town that I'm from Kilmarnock, right? And Kilmarnock is the only place in Scotland that celebrates Halloween on the Friday before Halloween. And we call it Killyween. And I grew up thinking that that was just normal, you celebrate Halloween on the Friday before, but apparently not. Apparently it's only Kilmarnock. How weird is that? Anyway, so welcome back. I thought today I would take you through a little day in the life, what I eat in a day, little catch up of how I've been feeling, of what's going on. I didn't film last week, there was nothing much to report, to be honest. But yeah. Let's just have a little catch up today. I'm going to train legs later, so we'll go to the gym. And yeah, so I'm just having meal one now. As we can see, bagels are back on plan. Bagel fin, whoop whoop. I asked for a bagel fin and it was received. So yeah, I'll fill you in on everything later. I'm going to eat this now. And I've got some client check-ins to do this morning as well. So yeah, let's go along on the day in just under 3 weeks out. 3 weeks out from the World Championships. Whoop whoop. So it is now 11:30 and I am about to go and train. My pre-workout is 40 grams of oats, 20 grams of whey, with 10 grams of peanut butter. Just make sure I get this right. Oh, perfect. So I recently bought the caramel biscuit flavour Perform. I was expecting more Biscoff because obviously it's got the Biscoff, but I think it just meant biscuit. But apparently, so it's more like caramel, to be honest. But apparently if you put cinnamon in it, it tastes like Biscoff. So we are going to try. Here's hoping. I'll give it a try and like create guys moment of truth. Is it going to taste like Biscoff? Let's see. No, still no. It is nice. It's a really nice protein, but I wanted it to taste like Biscoff. Cannot wait till I finish prep and I can put some Biscoff in here. Biscoff spread. Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go train legs. So I'm home from the gym and I'm going to have my post-workout meal. My post-workout is 100 grams of chicken, 100 grams of green beans and 150 grams of potatoes. But also meal 2 and meal 3 is pretty much the same, just less potatoes. Honestly, if you're wondering why I always just eat the same things, it's because it's just easier. Pop the chicken in the air fryer, pop the potatoes in the air fryer, it's done. Don't need to think about it, super easy. So I've done my chicken in the air fryer, 20 minutes. You just take this out, pop this in. I've weighed out all my potatoes for the day already. Pop them in. And it's done. Because I just don't, I'm quite a lazy cooker. So I'd rather just air fry everything. You can go away, you can come back, and it's done. So let's catch up. So training is done, work is done, and I'm kind of free for the evening. So we are currently just under 3 weeks into the Worlds. I'm actually feeling really excited for this one now, as the excitement's coming back for show day. This is the last show of the season. It has been a long season. I can feel my body start to telling me, Claire, we need a break. Because I wasn't supposed to actually prep this long. Like, I've been in prep for almost a year. Because the original plan was, we started the season in April. Now, my prep started last November, which we're basically now back in November. So we did Granite, we did PCA Scotland the week after, and then I won my invitation to Universe. Now, because I went to Universe, obviously did not expect to get my pro card. I was supposed to go into a proper off season to sort of get ready for my pro debut. But as soon as I got into my off season, wasn't even my off season, it was like 2 weeks into my reverse, I said to Taylor, I was like, I'm just not ready. And I think it was probably more mentally. I just wasn't ready for it to be over. I had only done 2 shows, well, 3 shows, and I just wasn't ready for the off season life, to be honest. So I messaged Taylor and she was like, look, health is in a good place. We've got time to reverse. I think we reversed for like 8 to 10 weeks. So we managed to get my calories back up to a really reasonable place before then going into a sort of, I think it was like 14-week prep for the British. Now, then come the British, won the British title. What's another 5 weeks? You know, what's another 5 weeks from a year of prepping? So yeah, I'm just excited. Last time on stage, I'm just excited to get up there, do my thing one last time. No expectations. I say that every time. But honestly, I just love the whole like show day and what's one more show? You know, what's one more show? So can't wait to get my green bikini back on also. So yeah, overall like feeling really good now. But one thing I did want to speak about was food focus in between shows. Now, if anyone has done back-to-back shows, you will know that this is probably one of the hardest parts of the prep. Like, you're so laser focused on show day number 1 that after show day, your adrenaline is everywhere. You have your off-plan meal for the first time in weeks and weeks and weeks. Then you have like things that you've not had, for instance, chocolate, sweets, a roast dinner. that little bit of downtime with your family that you've missed for so long, you feel a little bit normal again, and then to be like, boom, next day you're back on track, Claire, for 5 weeks. Now that 5 weeks feels longer than the whole 14, 16, 22, whatever it is, weeks of prep that you've already done. It just feels like forever, and keeping your food focus on this point is so difficult. It's difficult for anyone, I would say. If you don't, then you're an absolute champ, but it is difficult, and this is the time when you should be in the most communication with your coach. Taylor and I do check-ins like every 2 days, sometimes every day, because we are literally manipulating food all the time. Because you need to remember, at this time, in these 5 weeks, you're already stage lean, so you're walking about with hardly little to none body fat on your body for like 5 weeks. It's hard, it's straining your body, you're going to feel fatigued, you're going to have, you know, just all these sort of emotions. So it's not normal. It's not normal. So you need to be in communication with your coach to manage all these things. For instance, with me, after show, we were just sort of running low rest and training day food, just to drop off any sort of water retention from the post-show shenanigans. Basically just to drop off all that water weight. So then basically when I got back to stage weight, I was feeling so fatigued. So we did refeed days. So refeed days, basically just to either fill you back out, which they should do, or if you're very fatigued, like me, the weight probably isn't going to change on the scales. Nothing's really going to happen because all that food is getting used to help fatigue. Now, if you're not in good communication with your coach, say you feel fatigued and you end up just picking on little bits of food and end up maybe binging, if you don't tell your coach that and your weight goes up, then they're going to try and probably just keep pushing you with the low day food and not recover you properly because you've not been in communication with them and you've not told them how you're feeling. So when you are fucked, you need to tell your coach, because there's all different. Not everybody's going to get a big carb up day, but there's different things that can be manipulated in this time. Every coach is going to have a different approach as well, but you just have to be in communication with your coach. How many times did I just say that? Communication with your coach. So yeah, so we did a couple of refeed days, very high carb days. I was feeling great after it, energy was through the roof. And now we're able to push sort of back down with the low training day, rest day foods. But we've still got just under 3 weeks to go. So I'm sure we're going to have another refeed days and sort of different things on the line in the next few weeks. So yes, that is all for now. I've got another couple of meals that I'm going to have tonight, so I'll show you through that. I've still got steps to do. And yes, roll on 3 weeks to Worlds. Catch you in a bit. So I'm having my last meal for the day. I've done my steps, done 15,000 steps, done my training, did my work. A wee bit tired, but gonna power through because me and my mum are going to the bingo, finally. We were supposed to go a couple of weeks ago, but I was having a preppy day. I was too tired, so we're gonna go, and who knows, I might get beginner's luck.
How are you? You're so stupid.
How embarrassing is this? I put my hand up because I thought I won. I'd shouted. I'd shouted bingo. And I didn't win. It was supposed to be 2 lines. I thought it was only 1 line. How embarrassing. But that just sums me up. I'm so embarrassing, it's unbelievable. So last wee meal before bed. 150 grams of 0% fat yogurt, wee bit of cinnamon. I've actually put just a wee bit of whey in it, like 5 grams, because I had some protein left over from not having enough egg whites this morning. So I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna go to bed, I'm shattered. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.